Afternoon guys, my name's Pete Rainford and you're watching Rainford's Brew Lab. Today we're going to be making a premium hard lemon soda, 10% ABV. Now I've made this before, but I made it on a very low budget, and I promised that I would make it again where budget is no object. This is going to cost around £2 for 2 litres, and for this we're going to need a couple of litres of cold water, a few hundred millilitres of hot water, some fresh lemons or some lemon juice if you haven't got fresh lemons, some sugar, some turbo yeast and some sweetener. There's a couple of other optionals as well, but that's what we need for the basics. So let's get right into it. Let's put everything over here. Now I'm going to be using a 2 litre fermenter for this. If you haven't got one of those and you want to make this, all you need is a 2 litre PET bottle, an old lemonade bottle in my case, and just use that with the top slightly loose instead of an airlock, which I'm going to put in here. And that's it really. So if you haven't got one of these, use one of these and just do as I do, but don't do it in this. Okay guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to zest our lemons and juice them. We need 2 of these. I've got 4 here. Lovely fresh lemons just bought today. Okay, so zest your 2 lemons up. Try not to get too much of the white pith in here because that's quite bitter. And we just want the lovely zest because that gives us some nice lemon oils. Flavour, smell, you name it. Okay guys, we've got our zest there. Now I'm just going to I'm going to cut one of the lemons in half. Okay, I'm going to juice the 2 lemons into our fermenter. Okay, it's going to juice lemons to one side. Then I'm going to add our zest. Into the fermenter. Okay, I'm going to put the chopping board to one side. A lovely smell of lemon in the brew lab today. Ah, fresh lemony smell. Okay guys, now we need 350 grams of sugar, which I've usually pre-weighed, but I haven't today for some reason. Okay, 350 grams of sugar. And then we're just going to pour it into our fermentation vessel. Okay, now one optional ingredient that I didn't mention is some maltodextrin. Now this is going to give us a nice bit of body and a bit of mouthfeel. And because this is so cheap, it's a really good hack in brewing. We only need 25 grams of this, which is about 5 teaspoons. So 1 teaspoon, 5 of those. 1, 2, and 5. As I say guys, optional step. If you want this to taste really premium, a bit more mouthfeel, a bit more body, then add this. If you haven't got it, don't worry. Okay, I'm now going to add some erythritol because this is non-fermentable. And I want some sweetness there when we're finished, so I'm going to add 5 teaspoons of this sweetener. If you haven't got erythritol, you can use something else, stevia or similar. I use this because it tastes very sugar-like. It's only about half the sweetness, half to 3/4 the sweetness, but it is very sugar tasting without the calories. And most importantly, it will not ferment, so it won't create bottle bombs after we're finished fermenting. Okay, I'm now going to add in 500 milliliters of hot water. This was boiling water, it's now cooled considerably, but we need some warm water just to get this sugar and everything to dissolve easier. Now you can either shake this up or you can give it a good stir. Because I've got a cap that can pretty much be sealed, or should seal, I'm just going to throw the top on, put my thumb over that bunghole there, which has got a little cap in there anyway, and give this a shake. This will get some oxygen in there as well as stirring up all that sugar. And lemon, and maltodextrin. Okay, that's fine. Lemons. Okay guys, now we're just going to top it up with cold water. Now we don't want to go too high because turbo yeast is notoriously aggressive, so we need to leave a bit of room. Okay, I'm going to stop there guys. I'm trying to get as close to 2 litres as I can for us, but I also want to save my beautiful brew lab from a redecorating so soon. Okay, now shall we pitch some yeast? Or shall we take a reading? Now, as I said in the pint of 3 video, the cider, erythritol, the sweetener, will give us a false reading here because it does affect the viscosity of the water, the gravity. So whatever this reading is, I'm going to knock it down a peg because it won't be accurate. So we're getting 1.090 there. So I'm going to say that's roughly 1.085, guys. That's our opening gravity. Okay. That accounts for our erythritol discrepancy. Let's take that off again and put this back in, eh? Okay guys, our yeast today is Alcatech 48 Turbo Yeast. Anyway, I've got one of these open, which I'm just going to grab. I'd just like to put a full one out to show you guys what it is. Alcatech 48. I seem to be using this a lot recently. Okay, we need 3 teaspoons. That might sound a lot, but we want to send in an army because we want this to ferment quickly. 1 teaspoon, okay, 3 of these. We don't need any nutrients or anything because there's nutrients already in turbo yeast. 2 and 3 heaped teaspoons. Okay, I'm going to put the top on. Give that a little swirly whirly. Look at that, it looks drinkable already. Can I just drink it now? It's been a warm day. One last thing guys, we need to fit an airlock before we put this on our heating mat. I've got some sterilising fluid in there. That simple. Okay, now we're going to place that on our heating mat for probably 72 hours at around 27 to 30 degrees Celsius because turbo yeast likes to run really hot. Not our usual 18 to 22 Celsius. So I'm going to keep this up around 27 to 30 and that will ensure it ferments as fast as possible. And we'll see you in a few days guys. Bye for now. Afternoon, it's hard lemon soda time. Tasting time. Right, we brewed this on the 6th of this month, April, and today is the 19th, so it's had 13 days, all told, to ferment, cold crash, clear and carbonate. Our target ABV was 10%, this is closer to 12%. True Rainford's Brew Lab fashion, it's a couple of percent higher than I aim for. How do I do that? Like magic. Anyhow, let's get a glass of this poured and get it tried. Hoping for a good fizz here. Okay, let's get a pour. Oh yeah, nice fizzy carbonated lemonade, look at that. It smells lemony. That's it Pete, pour a good sized glass. Right. Oh my god, it just smells like lemonade. There's a surprise, eh? A couple of hours ago, guys, the channel went over the 100,000 subscribers mark, so I just want to take this opportunity to thank you. And I hope I get this video out later today because what a fitting day, basically. Cheers. Oh. Hard lemon soda, fizzy, very lemony, much more taste than what I got when I did this for 18 pence per litre. There's 2 lemons in here, isn't there? Didn't put that much in the last one. Yeah, wow, it's strong, but it's very refreshing. The sun is out there. I'm going out there to drink a bit of this later because 100,000 subscribers, guys, it's celebration day, really, isn't it? So, more? Oh, I'm drinking that like it's a cider. It's a wine, Peter. Slow down. So, very lemony, quite a little bit bitter. I think it would benefit from a little bit more sweetener or just add a tiny bit of sugar now. we can test that. I've already added some, but a little bit more is not going to hurt. Tiny, tiny little bit. Oh look, it's reacting with the carbon dioxide in there. Give that a little stir. It's losing its fizz because the sweetener's reacting with it, but oh yeah, instantly. So we added a few teaspoons of erythritol to this, so 25 grams, about 5 teaspoons. So you could probably double that, guys, if you want to make this a bit sweeter, or make it like I've made it, and then when it's finished, have a taste. If you want it sweeter, then add a little bit. It's quite fitting that I choose to do this video on the day when I reach 100,000 subscribers, because it was the old hard lemon soda video that has really pulled in most of you guys. It's still doing really well, that video is, and it pulls in a lot of subscribers every day from all over the world, and I am eternally grateful, guys, and I want to say thank you, and once again, cheers.